Maybe I lost my way. Maybe you had gone too far. I had nothing left to say. We had left ourselves in the dark. So tell me this, if we left the pieces where they fell, would we have a lot to lose from lying to ourselves? All the times you said to me the feeling that you felt, we lost it. Can we get back the love we had? Get back the love we had? Or are we in love with what we lack? Get back, to get back. Get back the love we had. Get back the love we had. Or are we in love with what we lack? Get back, get back. Get back the love we had. Get back the love we had. Or are we in love with what we lack? Get back. Maybe I lost my way. Maybe you had gone too far. I had nothing left to say. We had left ourselves in the dark. Can we get back the love we had? Get back the love we had? Or are we in love with what we lack? Get back, to get back. Get back the love we had. Get back the love we had. Or are we in love with what we lack? Get back, get back. Get back.
But you want to be southeast of it when it actually comes in, so you can see it coming. We are really, really getting hit by winds right now, Jake. I'm not kidding you. Just a few miles from the rotation, we're in very, very heavy winds, although there really is not a tornado that I can see on the ground. This is just a storm.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Thursday Night Speedrunning here on the Nick RP stream. Apologies that we're starting a little late. God, with doing YouTube and Twitch, I have so many different things to now set up to get started. I might need more than 5 minutes as a as a head start now, but we'll consider that another time. Cool. How's everybody doing? Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's stream. Hey, Alara Kiwi. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that reminds me, I've got one more thing I just need to quickly do. There's so since I changed everything, with how I set up streams and stuff. As soon as I hit go live, I have so much stuff to do. It's insane. Posting in Discord servers, posting on Twitch, posting on Twitter, Blue Sky, Facebook, and posting every link. And this is the thing that annoys me a little bit about YouTube. I've talked about this before. Is that on YouTube, every single stream you do has its own link. On Twitch, if you want to watch me on Twitch, you go to twitch.tv/NickRPGreen. The stream's there. If you want to watch me on YouTube, you can't just go to youtube.com/NickRPGreen because that will just take you to my profile page. You have to go to the specific stream link. And I have two of them because I stream in standard 16:9 and I also do a vertical stream. Hello to anyone watching on YouTube Shorts. So now every time I go live, and I want to encourage people to use all of the different platforms, not just stick with one. So now every time I go live, I have to post 3 different links, 2 of which are brand new for the first time every single time. And I post that to multiple Discord servers, to there's just loads of different places. And I can't do any of that. I can't start posting any of that until I'm live. I suppose the only other thing I could do is I could get all of those posts ready, then go live, and then go and just send them all. So that could possibly work. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll sort of see. So how is everybody doing? Alara, how are you doing? Alara here, if I have the right person, which I can't see because streamer mode on Discord. Alara, you're my host for Preventathon, right? Just some guy says, I see. Yes. The MGS3 practice next week. On Tuesday's stream specifically is going to be some MGS3 practice. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up Metal Gear Solid 1 just yet. But I might just do only Metal Gear Solid 3 practice next week. So just Tuesday and Thursday. So we'll take a break from MGS1 for a week whilst I do some practice on those. We'll see how we'll see how it goes. Obviously, we'll if it goes really, really, really badly, then maybe I need to do some more practice. Also, I've just read some guy's message. I'm like a bodybuilder in a haunted house. You lift my spirits. That is cheesy as heck. So cheesy. But very much appreciated. Thank you for that. That makes me feel all good inside. So during the stream, my chatbots, and also if you type !Steam into the chat, we are still talking about, and if you're watching the vertical stream, you don't know where I'm pointing at. I keep having to do this. We are still talking about Pampers and Celine, even though this isn't a Pampers and Celine stream. So for those who don't know, Pampers and Celine is an indie game from the makers of Unmetal, Unepic, and Ghost, Mini Ghost. Which Mini Ghost I've been performing at some marathons. It's on the backup list for Preventathon. I am also running it at Power Up with Pride. Pampers and Celine was released on Tuesday. So it's the brand new game from Unepic Games, or Unepic Entertainment. I think they're now technically called Unepic Entertainment. Led by Unepic Fran. Hi Heidi. Heidi, you're out at squash. Did you finish your squash match? Did you win? So yes, their game released on Tuesday. Pampers and Celine, The Maze of Demons. It's an absolutely fantastic. What? Hey!
Heidi Hi 300 just subscribed. Using my sub to celebrate my win, which makes my day so much better. Woo.
Yay! You won your squash match. Woo! For some newer viewers, so Heidi Hi is my wife, and Heidi Hi has now been subscribed to me for 72 months. Yeah, thanks. That's our Prime subscription going back to me. Yes, Heidi uses our Prime subscription to then subscribe to me, so I get that back. Sort of. It works. It all works out. Yeah, 72 months. That's 3. That's 3. Wait, no, hang on. 5 years. Hang on. My maths is terrible. 5 years. No, 5 years is 60. 6 years. Bloody hell! And you've been subscribing to me since I started. So that means I've now been doing this for 6 years. I've been an affiliate on Twitch now for a little over 6 years. The time just flew by. Anyway, where are we getting to? Yes, Pampers and Celine. So Pampers and Celine, new game from Unepic Entertainment. I am credited in the game. I've been bug testing it for the past, I'd say since February. Been bug testing it, and I've also written the auto splitter, and arts and crafts and lurking. What tier sub do you get to marry the streamer? Fun fact, I proposed to her on the stream. There is a... You get... Jack shit! We've got a child together. I gave you a ring. I gave you 2 rings. You get 2 rings. You get an engagement ring and a wedding ring. I just get 1 ring. Yes. Yeah, somewhere you okay, fair enough. You gave me the child. Yeah, but I had to do the initial work. Let's not get into this. This is getting weird. Yeah, if you do check out the any of the clips, if you're on Twitch, I think I posted it to YouTube as well, but it might be unlisted on YouTube. There is a clip of me proposing to Heidi, because I was in London. We did it live on my mobile. It was a very special moment. I did not stream the wedding on Twitch. The wedding was done just after COVID. It got postponed because of COVID, and we did get to a point where we're like, we might just have to do this without anyone coming, and we'll stream it live on Twitch. But it didn't come to that. We didn't need to do that. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by my wife celebrating her squash match win with a 6-year sub for me. I was talking about Pampers and Celine. So Pampers and Celine released. I'm in the credits for the game because I've bug tested it, and I've written the auto splitter and worked directly with the developer, Unepic Fran, to make sure that the speedrunning side of things works and the auto splitter works, and it's fantastic. It's the first time I've ever been sort of behind the scenes of a video game development. It's been really interesting. It's not my first video game credit. I have also, I keep bringing this up every time now, even in silent, I also did some voice acting for a very, very small indie game called Open the Gates. So that was my first video game credit. Pampers and Celine is my second video game credit. Now you're all just so that's it. You're all just gonna take my wife's side, gang up on me. This is a story of my life, quite honestly. I do. Well, what have I done to deserve this? What haven't I done? I'll have you know. Here's what I've done to deserve something. I hung up all the washing, and I did the dishwasher. Today I learned I'm everyone but your wife. I love my wife, in all honesty. I love our baby child. Oh, some news about Alex. So a little while ago, I think I've talked about this on the stream already. A few weeks ago, Heidi and I took Alex to a photo shoot, a professional photo shoot. Heidi won some photo shoots in some competitions. She won two photo shoots from two different studios. Basically, it's a thing where they give you a free photo shoot and you get one free image from it, like on a block or on a frame or print or whatever. And in exchange, they're allowed to use those photos in their portfolios on social media, etc. And yeah, that was all good. We did them. The first one and then last weekend, so the weekend just gone, we went back to both studios to view the photos, and that's the point where they try and get you to buy extra stuff. And boy, my head on just how expensive professional photography is these days. It's insane. Like, I can't even. I don't want to go into money details, but yeah, if you're thinking of doing this, make sure you've got. Make sure you're ready for triple zeros. That's how, you know, four digit long numbers is where we're looking. But yeah, we went and saw them. We actually saw them the other way round from where we did them. So the first shoot we did, we saw second, and the second shoot we saw first. And luckily, it worked out really well. The second shoot we did was much better than the first shoot. We still bought something from the first shoot, but it was quite small. And it was basically it is. I mean, like, just the equipment itself is like ridiculous. But yeah, the second shoot we still bought something. That was more just because we kind of felt obliged to at least buy something. But there were a couple of really nice photos from that. But the second shoot that we did, the first ones that we saw the photos from, the photos were absolutely amazing. So some of the photos were incredible. We got a package with them. Where we got I think it was 22 high resolution digital photos. We've got 3 square panels coming that's on order, that they're going to go in our living room. There's one of Alex, and then on one side Heidi and Alex, on the other side me and Alex. And I'll post photos and stuff on Discord at some point. I don't tend to post too much stuff on Twitter because it's very public. My Discord is public. It's open to anyone to join, but it's sort of a little more private. I don't want to expose Alex too much. Although I did post a meme of him the other day on Twitter, and that was funny. But one of the other things we've done with those photos is they were so good, and he loved it. He absolutely loved doing it. He was happy and giggling and fun. He had a really fun time doing it. So we thought, you know what? You know, we think, obviously, as his parents, he's a very, very cute baby. He's got beautiful blue eyes, which he gets from his mother. As you can tell, he does not get them from me. I got really crappy brown, just dull brown eyes. Heidi's got dull blue eyes, but Alex has come out with these really, really bright blue eyes, blonde hair, and in these photos, he's very photogenic. Not just in these photos, in other photos we've taken of him, he is very photogenic. So we thought, you know what, let's do it. Let's shoot our shot, see what happens. We sent them to a model agency, just, because, some companies need babies to model for them. Pampers need babies, and there are babies used in film and TV. So we thought, fuck it, we'll give it a go, see what happens. And they really liked the photos. They said, we're going to take them to our national board, see what they say, and then we'll let you know. And yesterday, Heidi got the call back to say they've accepted. So his profile doesn't go live until June because they're now building it up. But yes, as of yesterday, Alex is now a registered baby model, which is quite incredible. So yeah, hopefully, whilst I'm on my paternity leave, and then in the summer holidays, Heidi can do it as well. Hopefully, we're going to be able to, basically get some work for him to go and do modeling, photos, film, whatever comes up. And they said one of the reasons they've taken him on is because they don't have any babies that look like him at the moment. They have babies, but they don't specifically have. He turned 7 months old today. Get him in a Jesse Fox costume stat. I have got a photo I want to do around that. I don't want to spoil it too much because I will share it when we do it. Unfortunately, we couldn't really do it with the photo shoot. We did do the first photo shoot that we did somewhere. I wore my stream t-shirt and he wore a fox. It wasn't a fox outfit. He's got a really nice onesie that's got foxes on it. And he had his little Fisher-Price game controller as well. But none of them came out right. One, I had a really horrible grin. One, I looked like a creepy uncle. It was yeah. But yeah, hopefully Alex is going to be, as I say, Alex is going to be a baby model, and we'll see how that goes. If anything ever comes up that's out in public, then then I will I'll obviously share that on Discord so you can watch. You never know, he might follow in his father's footsteps and be an extra one day. And when I say one day, I do actually mean one. I was an extra once for one day. Not a show anyone would have seen. Yeah, that's what's happening. That's the news for Alex. I said at any point during the stream, !Steam in the chat. And you'll get the URL to go and grab Pampus and Celine in the Maze of Demons on Steam. It is on a reduced price in its launch window, and if you buy it within the first 2 weeks of release, there is a bunch of Founders goodies as well. One such goodie that you can get from Pampus and Celine, as we're on the subject of Jesse Fox, is if you already own Unmetal on Steam, then you unlock the Jesse Fox costume for Pampus, which is really cool. I love it. And I 100% confirm when I start speedrunning Pampus and Celine, I will only wear the Jesse Fox costume. I'll wear the Jesse Fox costume and I'll wear my Jesse Fox costume. Yeah. All right. With some of that news, out of the way, we won't talk about the elephant in the room just yet, but we will get onto it. Anyone who's been on Twitter today, specifically, knows a lot about speedrun Twitter. We'll probably talk about it at some point today. We'll see how it goes. If anyone's got any questions, or theories or points, we might as well have a chat about it. I'm not going to ignore it. But I have said some stuff on Twitter about it. Because yeah, it's a bit fucking stupid, isn't it? All right, let's do this. I am not part of that whole thing. I am not involved. I am not and others. I am way too small to be even and others. Yeah, that definitely wasn't going to happen. All right, how about some Metal Gear Solid 1 then? Let's play. If I can find the right button. Right, welcome to the speed room. I'm just gonna turn that down a little bit. That was very loud for Pampus and Celine. All right, so over the last couple of weeks, we've been learning Metal Gear Solid 1 console any percent extreme. So this isn't a Pampus and Celine mentioned. So this isn't one of my vertical stream. The box is now yellow from Pampus and Celine. Quickly change. I think I can quickly change that. Bear with me. I can. Bear with me a second. Select color white. There we go. White now. Where was I going with this? So, Metal Gear Solid 1 Extreme. I've been learning Extreme 80% console over the last couple of weeks. For some context, this is not the first time I am learning anything to do with Metal Gear Solid 1. I was properly introduced, really got into speedrunning off the back of Metal Gear Solid 1. But that was any percent easy on PC, and there is a difference. The original PC version is different from the console emulator and now Master Collection version of the game. For all intent and purposes, you got the original PC collection is its own run. Everything else, including the PC version of the Master Collection, everything else is a different version of the game. I'm currently running on an emulator because I've got some save states set up so that we can do some practice of bits that need to be practiced. But eventually, I intend to run it on the Master Collection. I intend to run it on my PSTV. I'm going to crack the PSTV back out because that is the PSTV is still the fastest version of running Metal Gear Solid on console. The Master Collection is not faster than the PSTV. So actually, I probably won't run the Master Collection because those two are in the same category. Emulator is a different category because emulator, I believe, is faster than PSTV. It's complicated. Anyway. So yeah, this isn't the first time I'm learning Metal Gear Solid 1. It's not the first time I'm learning console. I have learned any percent easy for console. I can't remember if... Oh no, I have done... I think I've done all bosses on console as well, but I can't remember actually. It's not the first time I'm learning Extreme. I did learn Extreme. I ran PC any percent Extreme for ESA a couple of years ago. But again, PC very different from this version. So that's what this is. This is now taking what I know about PC Extreme and console easy to learn console Extreme. Learned it over the last couple of weeks. And yeah, what I'm going to do just as we get started, I'm going to run through each of the save states that I did so that I can just practice whatever these are. This is the reason I need to practice this one, because I keep failing to get past this guard. There we go, I did it that time. It's quite a complicated one, this one. I think I'm too slow there. Yes. I got lucky because I got a fast elevator, but obviously I'm not always going to be lucky with a fast elevator. That time I was too fast. See, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure where I'm going wrong with some of these. Again, that was too fast. Sometimes it does seem like I do the same thing. That was too fast. Should do the fast get up. Oh yeah, I forgot about the fast get up. So that was fine. I think it's about where I throw the chaff grenade. I think it's that I need to try and throw it like there. No, that was too fast. What was the fast get up? Because that was something that got found. Ah, that was too fast. The fast get up was something that got found after I kind of stopped running in Metal Gear Solid 1. Stand up in FPV. Yeah, I think I know where I'm going wrong with where I have been going wrong with this chaff grenade, and that is that you kind of need to throw it over there. Or okay, stand up in FPV, let go of FPV fast. Like that, presumably. Not like that. I'm standing... I can't seem to... That seems slower because I can't go into FPV quickly enough. Oh, that time I was too far forward at all. Yeah, I think it's just because I'm coming out of a so I think this one's going to fail because I'm well, I got lucky with a fast elevator there. Yeah, that one might just be because I'm coming out of a pipe. You always waited on the guard saying what? But if I do that, then I got spotted there. That was too far. Yeah. The other one with this one was to do that. I think I was too fast. That's not going to work. Yeah, I remember that again. This is something that I picked up in my own. See that does work, but I'm not a fan of that one because this one throwing it off to this side can go wrong. That does seem... That seemed better. Okay, if I'm going to do that, I do still need to wait a second. Ah, still... Hey, Johnny Not Sasuke. Oh, what? Ah, see, I don't like... Maybe I do prefer that one then. Now that I know, so stand up, start cooking, throw... Oh, again, too fast. You really do have to wait. Alright, maybe that is my preferred method. Alright, what else have we got? This is the boba skip. Why have I got the boba skip on her? Not quite sure why I've got the boba skip on a save state. Like, there's not really much to the boba skip. It's certainly not really something that needs practicing. Two things on buttons and placing triangle and cross. Hi, man. I'm not quite sure why I'm practicing this. I really don't need to. There you go, Boba Skip. Again, didn't really need practice. This is a bit that definitely needs some practice. So this is the weapon glitch. This is probably the most important part of the entire run. Is the weapon glitch. So yeah, this is a bit that absolutely needs practice. There we go. I should just ration up at this point. Damn. That was wrong. I'll practice that 50-50 probability. There we go. Right, let's try this again. I started turning way too late. Damn. Yay, there we go. Cool, now all I've got to do is get that right first try every time. Whoops. And can I get past the first camera? The other important thing. Getting past the first camera here. Without getting shot. So that was a fail. Oh, Heidi's home. Alright. Onto the next one. And this is presumably practice at throwing grenades down the stairs. Really unsure why some of these saves don't make a lot of sense. That was bad. So this is the second weapon glitch, which I generally find is easier than the first one. There we go. So that's the second weapon glitch. What else have I got? It's got to be careful because some of those will go into disc 2. All right, let's just go. You know what? Let's go for a run from there. I think. Let's just wait for all of the on-screen messages to disappear. I need to sort that one out. Some CD image error. You go, wait, there we go. All right, let's do this then. So here we go. Metal Gear Solid 1 emulator any % extreme. Want to start a new game. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait for all those messages to hey Nitrous. Now I have to start wait for all these messages to go away again. All right, let's go for it. So on extreme, hold L2 and R2 so that we don't go into alternate round. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go! Hold L3 and R3. Those are my turbo buttons. And we are off. We are going for big boss rank as well. The likelihood of me getting big boss rank at this stage is very low. Big boss will come later. But so far, just with my experience of attempting big boss, I do think that MGS1 may be my first ever top rank. Hey, Nitrous, thank you very much for the sub.
Nitrous Oxide 123 just subscribed.
Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. And welcome to the stream. Right, so we want to knock on this wall. Or knock on the forklift truck. Get this guard to wander around. This is... this is going to be... Oh. Oh, crud. Sorry. Yeah, I have just... I've now just actually seen the message. Nitrous didn't subscribe. Nitrous has just given out 20 community subs. Thank you so much, dude. That is amazing. and Nitrous hasn't... He's just given out 20 subs and he hasn't subscribed himself. Oh, that is amazing. And not only that, I believe that now has you taking the top spot for the number of gift subs of all time. I think I could... Yes. Yep, you have now overtaken the old winner of... the old leader of Theory UK. And you are now at 50 gift subs. That's insane. And thank you for your own tier 1 sub as well. Thank you. That is so generous of you, dude. Thank you so much. All right, the elevator's here. Come on, I got to do a good job of this now. If that hasn't been motivation enough to do a decent job of this, then nothing will be motivation enough to do a decent job of this. Right. That was the easy bit. The dock is the easy bit. Oh, you may notice, of course, that I have no times on live split. That's because the last couple of streams where I've done this, I've been playing the Master Collection because I tried setting up the emulator for the last stream, but I had a problem with the auto split and the auto splitter wouldn't work. I then went and had a look through some posts on the MGS1 wiki and discovered that there is a sort of hidden version 2 of the auto splitter, which does have a fix because it was down to DuckStation having an update. That alert's fine. Don't need to worry about that alert. And hey, Kieran, welcome. I think we're going to get a lot of people. I think we're going to have a little bit of time now of new people coming back in going, oh, thank you so much for the sub, Nitrous. It's so generous of you, dude. Yeah, so now that I've got the newer version of the auto splitter that works with the updated version of DuckStation, I can now actually use the auto splitter and we can do emulator runs. So that is why I have no splits, because I haven't done a run on emulator yet. And it also, you know, the Master Collection's good and all, but emulator really is the best way of playing Metal Gear Solid 1 these days. Like, the Master Collection is such a lazy port of the game. And with emulator, you get, you know, resolution upscaling. You know, everything looks like relatively smooth. Right, let's try this then. Oh. Okay, so I still need to wait a little bit more. Also, 100% the extended main RAM fix didn't introduce other bugs, so never moved it out to test it. Fair enough. Well, I'll find out for you. If I see anything else come up, I'll let you know. So if you do fail in the tank hangar, because you restart the tank hangar from already at the end of the vent, it means that the guards are in different places when you come out, so you can just run straight there. We do ourselves a little vent clip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Yep, that's it. But Big Boss rank is dead. For Big Boss rank, you are not allowed to get any continues. So, that's why I said up front, very unlikely that I'll be getting Big Boss rank this run. That will not be my only death. You know, this is only This is only my second stream of actually doing runs, and this is my third stream of learning Metal Gear Solid 1, because I did a learning stream. This is only this is my only third stream of doing this this category. I did change my turbo buttons on emulator. Originally, I had my 2 turbo buttons set to X and square. Whoops, did that a little early. Bedinsis. I'm gonna go with Bedinsis. Hey, welcome. We are trapped in prison. So yeah, originally I had the 2 turbo buttons as X and square. For those who don't know, the reason we have 2 turbo buttons is that for some reason, turboing 2 buttons on the codec is faster than 1 button. So you can turbo any 2 buttons that would normally mash through the codec, because turbo is allowed, because we're speedrunners, and constantly mashing on your controller is a great way to break your controller, and B, a great way to break your hands. So turbo is allowed turbo is allowed in most Metal Gear games, usually only for skipping cutscenes and skipping codec calls and stuff like that. He was meant, yes, that was everything I just did there was deliberate. We don't have the level 6 card yet from Otacon, so if you got Johnny to run into the room at that point, then you'd soft lock the game, because he'd come in, you'd knock him out, and I think actually eventually he wakes back up and you carry on. But the reason for doing that is by having him see you, come out of the bed and see you, it massively speeds up his next patrol. If you don't do that, his patrol goes on for a lot longer. So everything that happened there was deliberate. We have to at least submit to torture once.
I'll have my fun with her before I kill her. Meryl, I hope you can still look at
of course,
in the mirror, my friend.
we don't save Meryl. It is faster. It is faster to not save Meryl.
Shut up in there, will ya?
Thank you, Rusi. There's always one. So now in this bit, we now just have to wait. Yeah, going back to the turbo. So I have 2 turbo buttons set. One is always X. So in this case, L3 is X. I can go up and down. In game, this has no function. Being able to duck up and down quickly does not do anything. Then and then I also have circle as the other one. Originally I had it as square, and I stopped doing it as square for this for the first moment you come into the prison, because whilst in prison in an any percent run, at first you still have your chaff grenades. And so I would turbo X and square to skip the cutscene of getting into prison, and the very first thing Snake would do would be to chuck all of his chaff grenades, which is a really bad thing. So yeah, I changed it so that it would so that it's circle instead, which is better. The thing with Duck Station, as a mode to emulate the debug version of the PSX, which has 8 megabytes of main RAM instead of the usual 2 megabytes. An update last year, they changed it so it just allocates 8 megabytes even if that mode's switched off, and the SL look for a 2 megabyte. Okay, that makes sense. So you'd only ever... Snake is ripped. So it would only ever look for an 8 megabyte block if you were running the debug mode, and then they changed it so that it just always looks for an 8 megabyte block. That is a perfectly sound explanation. We are going to take one of our only kills of the run. You are limited by a number of kills on Big Boss rank. Luckily, I think it's 20. I think you're allowed 20 kills. We do avoid an alert by getting up a little bit later. waiting for Johnny to be right on top stops him from seeing us. So yeah, I believe it's you're allowed to kill 20 guards in for a big boss rank. Because we're running any percents, we don't have to worry too much about that, because we skip a bunch of guards that you would normally have to kill in a run. All right, let's go get the PSG-1. The journey called Second Column. Ah, I fucking knew I'd screwed that up. Let's take the death. You can sneak through walls. Oh, 24. Thank you, B-Man. 24 kills.
What the hell are you doing?
That is a very... I mean, that's a question that pretty much sums up my entire speedrunning career, really. Right, let's just do that instead. Because we gotta, when I come out here, I've got to wait anyway for that guard to reach there so that I can run past him. So there's no point in being super fast trying to get through there. There is, if you're going for the super fast method, there is a... Oh, sorry. B-Man said 25. Correction. 25. Yeah, there is a slightly faster method of getting through grabbing the PSG-1. But I'm not going for it yet. Second column is a relatively fast and relatively safe method. So that's what I'm going for at the moment. So now in the hangar, let's make in the canyon, make sure I don't hit any of the mines. Some grenades can grab. So we skip past a tank that I didn't fight, and I'm going to rank up from a boss fight that I didn't complete. There we go. So that is the rank up for the game thinking that you've beaten... the game now thinks that I've just beaten the tank for the first time. We have the call here for you're not allowed to use weapons. Now we can run through. This is a relatively easy... easy room on this difficulty. You should turn around. Flip. Mysterious blown up tank. What could it mean? You get the accompanying health bar upgrade. You do. You get whatever rank up upgrade you would normally get. So because I'm playing this on extreme, Snake's max health increases, and that is it. Shit. Got that wrong. Oh. Okay, so just take a death here. Got that wrong. Right, let's try this again. This room is quite a tight. You have quite a tight window, but I do need all of those Nikita ammo for fighting Raven. So you've got to be very quick, grab them, and get out before that guard comes up and spots you. There we go. That's better. That's how that room should have looked. That's not a particularly difficult room. I just messed it up. Bookcase boss. So that is the game believing that I've beaten Psycho Mantis for the first time. We haven't seen the cutscene where he moves the bookcase out of the way. So instead we get bookcase boss instead. We're going to equip the scarf. Do a quick vent glitch to get over the top of... Oh, that wolf came through there. Quick vent glitch. Oh, whoops. To get up on top of the... it's a bit quicker than going through the little hiding hole. And out the other side, we'll now re-equip the level 6 card and move into the underground passage. It's Snake to display his superior sneaking skill, sneaking through bookcases. Yes, whilst the cutscene hasn't played where Mantis moves the bookcase out of the way, the room considers that the bookcase should have been moved, so its hitbox isn't there. In fact, I believe the bookcase's hitbox is correctly in the wall adjacent. So if you move to this seemingly blank space against the wall, the bookcase you would still hit the bookcase. Right, and into the world famous boba skip. So we're going to cook a grenade here. Set off this alert early. I'm going to take a death from that. I should not have got hit by that grenade. There's one other thing with this run in particular. There are no rooms. There is no room for mistakes. If you take damage poorly like that, you reset the room. There we go. Grab the stun grenades. We don't grab the rope because we're not going to need the rope. Oh, stun grenades. And we start the tower climb. So I want to throw 2 stun grenades. One just as I'm about to hit floor 5, and one just as I'm about to hit floor 8. So we'll throw our first one now. So that knocks that guy out. And then I want to throw another one now. And to get some cardiac in. Sorry, cardio in. And here's hoping that I get it first time. Yeah! I am living the best life ever because I beat the video game. I am living the best life ever because I am out of the stairwell of shame. I am the best at video games. Of course, whenever we do the boba skip, we have to sing the boba skip song. It is a rite of passage. Ooh. Use the ration now. So this is a weapon glitch. Because I haven't defeated Sniper Wolf, the game doesn't think I should be allowed to carry any stinger ammo, so we can't beat the Hind D. So we're going to use the... thank you. So we're going to use the weapon glitch to delete the stinger from my inventory. So throw... Hopefully. Yeah, first try. Very nice. So for, the weapon glitch now means that the game thinks that I've got the stinger equipped, even though it looks like Snake's got a grenade. We're then going to blow this one grenade up and start cooking it now. There we go. And now I don't have the stinger. So because I don't have the stinger, Otacon cutscene hasn't played out. Phew, I didn't want to get hit by that gun turret. So yeah, the Otacon cutscene hasn't played, but the game still considers, you know, it's played the damn cutscene. So when I move back up to the top, the damn cutscene is what crap. I might not be alright after that. Can I keep going through this with this little health? I might have an opportunity to... I'm going to play this safe and grab the extra chaff grenades that are here. I might be able to play this safe and get another... I'm not getting big boss rank, so I might be able to get another... might be able to get another ration anyway. Told you we're gonna have a long stream of people just thanking Nitrous Oxide for their gift sub. So that's part 1 of the weapon glitch. Part 2 is this. So we went upstairs and came back downstairs to reset the room. When we reset the room in this way, the game now sees that I don't have the stinger. So it resets the room back to a state. Whoops. So it resets the room back to a state where the game doesn't think I have the stinger. So back to its original state. Alright, we'll start this room again. No, you should be able to post it in chat. I think I've got link URLs turned on. I had them switched off. Yeah, there we go. It does work. Right, let's try this again. Again, this is very important I get this right. Every single grenade I throw has to blow up all of them. There we go. Cannot afford to take any damage. As soon as Snake hits the top of the stairs, that should be fine. Yep. And next one. That should be fine. Yep, last one. Ready here. Cool. And that's all of those. Because the game has reset, it puts the boxes back, and luckily there is a position. This bit I need some practice on. There is a position where you can stand with Snake so that he stands up on top of these boxes. He kind of like ignores the elevation. Come on, Snake. Where is it? Why am I not getting it? Nope. You have to do it without a weapon equipped. Come on. Oh my god, what is going on? There we go. Oops. Grab some PSG1 bullets because I'm going to need them. I hope I've got enough. I hope I've got enough health to survive. We've got one more weapon glitch to do here. Ah, crap! I was trying to do the lean, but couldn't do it. So I got one weapon glitch to do here, and because of my health, I have one attempt at this. So same thing again, but we're gonna. I think I've got that wrong. Yeah. Okay, I gotta try that again. That's insane. I've only got one shot because I took that damage from those gun turrets. I only have one shot to do anything now. That was nasty. Let's try this again. It's the same again, using the weapon glitch to make... This time it's not about deleting an item, it's about... Nope, already failed. Say, I got to do it in one shot. This is why you don't take damage. This time it's not about deleting a weapon, it's about making the game think that I'm carrying the PSG1. Hey, I got the lean this time. Right, so because I got the lean, I'm a bit further forward this time. So I needed to just lie down instantly. Oh. I'll get there eventually. Oh, okay, didn't get the lean that time. Ran way too far forwards. Let's get this cutscene again. I told you I wasn't going to get big boss rank. I'm on 8 continues and I've got to do it with 0. Oh, that might be it. Nope. Still failed. I definitely don't have any rations. Damn it, I thought that was it. I tend to find that this weapon glitch is easier than the first one. But apparently not. All the lean there is when you go into first person, you can use L1 and R1 to lean left and right. And all you do is you very quickly lean and go back into the trigger for Wolf to shoot you. Oh, fucking damn it. If I get the lean, it's crawl instantly. Do not try and... Do not try and move forward. You just crawl. Oh. But there I moved slightly too far forward, so I got shot. So now I will have to run forwards very slightly. I will get this. And this is a lesson for me. Don't take unnecessary damage. Concentrate on when you're supposed to throw chaff grenades. Way, got there eventually. Boom. Oh, I always do that. Right, so I have one more thing that I've got to do now. Because I do still... I went the wrong way there. I do still need... Can I do this? Whoops. I do still need the stinger. I do still need to grab the stinger. There we go, that's it. Because we need to fight Metal Gear Rex at some point in this run. So I need the Stinger missile launcher. So we have to now go back, get the Stinger, and come back again. Luckily, this bit is very simple. We don't have to do the Horseman. We don't have to do anything else. The game has progressed far enough where nothing prior to Wolf will trigger again. So I just need to get the Stinger again. The Stinger's still going to consider that I don't have... that I can't pick it up. There you go. Because I still haven't beaten a boss that should trigger the... that should trigger Snake to have Stinger ammo. Is it too slow to defeat the Metal Gear without the... It's not that it's too slow. It's that it's not possible. Metal Gear is not do... Metal Gear Phase 1... cannot be defeated without the Stinger. Phase 2 can. In Phase 2, you can use the PSG-1 to shoot liquid because the front panel opens up. But yes, you must go back for the Stinger. How much faster is it to backtrack like this than not do Boba Skip and Wolf 2 skip? It is a lot longer because you also have to fight the Hind D. Oh crap, I forgot. Let's do that. No! Too far forwards. Yeah, you also have to fight the Hind D in order to do that. And in order to fight the Hind D, you must have the Stinger. And you must be able to have ammo for the Stinger. So in order to have ammo for the Stinger, you must have also fought Wolf 1. So at that point, it's just basically it's, are you doing all bosses or are you doing 80%? Change disk. PSG-1. Shoot that guy. Grenades. Take out that. I love this room. on the original PC version, this room is completely broken without glitches. Ah, there we go. There's my spare ration. Which, to be honest, I might want here because this... in fact, I'm going to just use it. So now we get to the cargo elevator. And this is a bit of a tricky fight. I've already failed. He punched me. That was bad. I held X too long. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's already considered I've used my health pack. Health pack ration. Oh, damn it. How rational of you. So this fight is the main reason for trying to not take damage. Because you can do this fight without taking damage. It's just a bit harder. You should really try and make sure you don't take damage during this fight. Ow. Okay, I tried to hold square and X to skip the cutscene, but that still slows Snake down too much. What I really need to do is you're supposed to hold X down until you stop hearing the elevator. Damn it. Come on. I do have a save state for this fight because this is one of the more difficult fights. But it shouldn't be as difficult because I've got a ton more health, but I'm still really screwing it up. There we go. Finally. That was an ordeal. Now, for this camera, I'm still not quite sure how you get around this camera without being without just being shot like that. There isn't actually anything. There isn't anything in the tutorials about getting around this camera. Because this camera's on RNG. So I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do to get around it. Other than you could throw a chaff grenade. Or you could just wait for it to turn. Is probably the safer. I watched Plywood's run because it was Plywood's tutorials that I watched to learn this run. And in it, he just sort of ran straight up and round. It's like he had a route, but I've not seen any. I can't use this. I still can't use the stinger. Yeah, I still have 0 ammo. So when I come back up to do the key, when I come back up to do the to heat the POW key, yes, I can use the stinger. The other option might be that, like, the moment you finish the fight with the moment you finish the fight with the guards, it might be that you throw a chaff grenade. Throw a chaff grenade so that it lands on the elevator. It won't explode during this like cutscene. This isn't really a cutscene, but you get what I mean. So that it won't explode during that cutscene, and it will explode as soon as the cutscene ends. All right, time for the fight with Raven. Raven is actually a relatively safe fight. You just gotta make sure you do it right. And this should be fine. No, he started moving already. Not quite sure what happened there. I wasn't quick enough firing my second shot. There must be some way of figuring out where it is, but I don't know what it is. As I say, there's no tutorial for that. Not that I could find. Ah, I've screwed it up again. Nah, he's just very fast. Once you get the right shot, this fight is relatively straightforward. It's just getting that initial shot. It is a very safe fight, this. Nope. My first shot was too fast. He is a speedy boy. If I recall correctly, he can run and gun on extreme as well, which he can't do on other difficulties. But this is all a learning process. You know, as I say, this is only my third stream running this category, and it is difficult. It is extreme. There we go, got it. And that should be it. There we go. Much better. That is how it's done. And luckily, now that we're past the once you're past the camera, on the cargo elevators, your health doesn't matter anymore. You shouldn't be taking any damage from here on out, until Rex, obviously. So it's only sort of around the mid game that that damage is a real issue. Okay, can we get a zoom, everyone? Zoom. I like the question mark afterwards. It is sort of a bit like a question, isn't it? Zoom. So now we get to the rather long and repetitive section of MGS1, and it's this section that makes me prefer Twin Snakes as a speedrun. To zoom or not to zoom? What is a zoom? What is cloud gaming? So make our way around here. We've got one guard to get around. Oh, that happens to be far too often as well. That alert's fine. Getting that alert. Zum is a German word. Oh crap! Now I gotta get past this bit. I don't actually know the main technique for this alert either. Yeah, I don't think I actually learned how to get past this guard properly, so I just kind of make it up every time. I should go back and actually look at what I'm supposed to do here. I'll marry you if you find a pal skip here. No, I have 2 wives. That'd be amazing. There we go. That's how you get past him. But I actually don't know what I did. I just did it. It is the holy grail of Metal Gear Solid 1 speedrunning. If a pal skip is ever found, the entire game changes. And I would say the game is completable in less than 15 minutes. Which would be insane. Global rendered frame. Yeah, most other things are, like PAL key location and stuff like that. I do have more than 11 alerts, sadly. So the rat does make an appearance. Sorry, the rat does not make an appearance. I also don't have a lot of health. I've got to be quite quick. There's the bomb. There's the PAL key. There we go. You're a bit fat. Nice. Hey, just because you're a man doesn't mean you can't be my wife. Men can be wives. Now, if I was in a gay relationship, I would absolutely be the wife. There's no way I would be the husband in a gay relationship. Right. So we wait for that. And there we go. That's how you take that guard out. It's also worth noting you're only allowed a certain number of alerts as well, and for big boss rank, and I've already massively lost that battle as well. I think it's 6. No, 4. I think it's 4 because there's in an all bosses run there are 4 alerts. It might be 5. I can't remember. But I'm on 13, so again, not big boss rank. One day. I'm still under kills. As B-Man pointed out earlier, it's 25 kills you're allowed. Kills in any percent isn't a problem. You really don't have to worry about the number of kills you make in any percent. It wouldn't be something you could take from even to console or PC because load time's different. Absolutely. Now for the worst gun turrets in the game. I didn't actually trigger any of them. It is 4 max, yeah. So now we're waiting for the PAL key to freeze. Whilst we wait for it to freeze, we're going to grab some Stinger missile ammo. We grab the Nikita. We don't actually need the Nikita ammo. So yeah, in any percent, you're allowed 4 alerts and 3. There's 3 mandatory ones. Was it 2 mandatory ones? I think it's 3. And they are the... That's the cargo elevator fight, the alert for the PAL key, and there's one more and I can't remember what it is. Oh crap, I didn't use a chaff grenade. There we go. Actually, there might only be 2. There might only be 2 mandatory ones in any percent. Because in all bosses, the fight with the guards in the cell is 1. Oh, tower climb is the other one. So yeah, in any percent you get 1 free alert. In all bosses you get no free alerts. And in any percent, the free alert that you usually use is the heliport. Usually taken, and I did at the start. I took an alert. And I really need to try and learn how not to take that alert, so I do have a free alert to have just in case something goes wrong. Like that guard, I get an alert from that guard so often. Okay, we run around this time so we don't get an alert here. There is a way of not getting an alert from that. I think, to be honest, the easiest way is just to go down and around. I still need to. Rod. I went to scratch my head and just pulled my headset off. that was rather violent. Yeah, don't do that. If you can avoid it, don't do that. The other thing with the heliport alert is that normally in an any percent run, you wouldn't get the alert at the camera. You get the alert because you just run straight through and grab straight through the spotlights and grab the chaff grenade. There we go. That's the that's how you trigger the really, really terrible. I've gone the wrong way here. No. These days, I just cannot remember which way round those two. You go. Remember, it's always the snake's right. So left on the way down, right on the way back. There are guards in that room. They just suck. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, nice little stretch. So the gun turret here, I can now shoot the stinger. There is a very easy way of telling if it's going to shoot you though. If it starts shooting you during the little unskippable scene. I don't like calling them cutscenes because they're not cutscenes. This bit. They're doing the best they can. If it starts shooting you during this bit, you can get around it. There we go. The fact that it started shooting me there means I won't get... Shows what I know. I shouldn't have been shot by that. I think my movement was a bit bad. I think you still got to quite kind of hug it. So from here, the easiest thing to do now is just Stinger. But only thing is I don't know whether it will still be destroyed when I come back down again. Would you like to see the best camera angle in the game? It's not this one, but that one's pretty cool. It's not that one. But it is on that elevator. We'll have a look at it on the way back. Now we enter the blast furnace. I'm still on very little health, so I can't get hit by any of this steam. Because then I'll die. Death by steam. It's just straightforwards. Oh, I should have thrown a chuck grenade sooner. But I got plenty of time. That's hard. Got the body armor. Stinger, some more shafts. It's the stinger ammo and the body armor that we're really here for. I'll wait for that again. I've got plenty of time, so there's not much point in rushing. Oh, except oh, of course it's. I was looking at the clock and I was like, why isn't it gone? That's because I died. Just wait for with this guard. As soon as this guard gets to the bottom, now it should have now checked. Oh. As soon as he starts walking, that's when it's changed. There we go. If you don't go into the steam room, as soon as he reaches the bottom is when the key's changed. If you do go into the steam room, you have some very small loading windows. 4 of them to be exact. In, out, and that extends the timer slightly because the timer for the key heating pauses when you go into a loading area. So now, is that camera back? Yes. The camera is back.
Snake! Snake!
Okay, just shoot, and just shoot. You can just stand still and shoot. Right, I'm just going to do that from now on. I'm just going to shoot that camera. Should have enough stinger ammo. We deliberately go out of the way to get more, so we should be good. Right now we make our way back down. All the way back down the elevator. Come here. Ha-ha! Oh, ha-ha! Punch. Ha-ha! Punch. Ha-ha! Punch. Ha-ha! Punch. Ha-ha! Punch. I have the conversation with Naomi. She's like, oh, Snake, I'm really bad. There's a thing called Fox Die, and I've got a brother, and he's a ninja. So she doesn't know that he's the ninja. She also doesn't know that he was the one who killed her parents. Spoiler alert, by the way, for a 26-year-old game? This is 95 or 98? 98. Yeah, 26 years old this game is. $26 years old, and it's still having stuff found about it. Remember when Kojima retweeted about the Boba skip? That was a good time. Good time. Through the most pointless room in the game. It was nice of Twin Snakes to give that room a little bit more purpose. Added a couple of guards. Darts. There you go. Helps if you're a little bit closer. So one of the advantages of Metal Gear Solid 2, in Metal Gear Solid 2, they switched the action button to triangle. So in Metal Gear Solid 1, triangle is going to first person. And in Metal Gear Solid 2, they changed it so that triangle is the action button. Push buttons, go up ladders, do stuff. That's all because they changed the triggers. As in Metal Gear Solid 1, L2 and R2 open the menus. Not concentrating again. L2 and R2 open the menus, L1 and R1 equip and unequip. Whereas from Metal Gear Solid 2 onwards, they changed it so that L2 and R2 holding them open the menus and quickly tapping them equips and unequips. So that freed up 2 more buttons. So first person was moved from triangle to R1, and that therefore freed up triangle to be this dedicated action button. All right, go put the hot PAL key in now. The detonation entry is complete. They're acing the hole. Dear brother. Huh. Call Otacon. Get him to open the door. For here we can we go into first person view to look at the door, and as soon as the game takes away that first person view, we can answer the codec. And we are finally treated I'd say I thought I was too far forwards, but actually I was not far forwards enough. That's weird. Probably gonna have to restart this fight. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna stop using the analog stick and go back to the D-pad. Hey, Donut Eater. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Could have been better, but I'm really starting to get the hang of this fight. I really like this fight. the original PC version, this fight is a joke because unless you're doing no major glitches, because you can become invincible, so you just stand there and shoot it. You turn invincible, stand there and shoot it, and yeah, it's very much a joke. But on this, it's a lot more interesting. But ow. No, I didn't swap quickly enough. Unfortunately. Does this I need to undo some splits. Ow. Oh, what? That was quite nasty. I took quite a lot of damage there. Now it won't split again. There are no undo splits on the CSL. It's something I want to learn how to do for Pampers and Celine. Undo splits in the auto splitter. Oh god. There we go. That was really good until the very end. that was fantastic up until the point where I then just couldn't get the last hit in. Oh yeah, that's actually I've just thought. B-Man, that was an error there. It the auto splitter split when I died to phase 2 of Rex instead of it should have just not split and I should have just remained on phase 2, but it split into liquid instead for some reason. I don't know if that might be a bug as a result of version 2 and the memory change. Right, it's just going to I'm muting my own audio so that we can you guys can still hear the audio of the game. I now cannot hear the audio of the game so that I can focus on the rhythm of my punches. Have at you, Snake. Beautiful. That is how it's done. Wasn't the absolute fastest version of that. I did have to switch to single punches just to make sure he didn't go too far away from me. But apart from that, that was beautiful. Absolutely spot on liquid fight. I'm still only on 13 kills, so getting kills here is absolutely fine. So for big boss rank, 25 is the max. I'm gonna get 5 kills in here. So, and this is the bits like this are the reason why it's 25. I'm pretty sure MGS1 is impossible. Is impossible to complete without killing anyone. All right, final section. Liquid. Ugh. You have to be very, very quick shooting him here. You have to be careful because it's very easy from... If you're too close, it's very easy for him to duck down. One bonus shot. Both bonus shots, that's nice. Bit quick to try and get that this extra shot. Again, too slow. Oh, got that one though. That was nice. I didn't get that one. We got one more attempt. Didn't get that one, too slow. This is much better. I mean, this is much improved over previous attempts at this. Oh, what? Wow, completely screwed that bit up. Hitbox. There we go. And now that we're in this position, we can just stay here like this. There we go, and we're done. Also couldn't help but notice there, B-Man. The info was for some reason Liquid's name disappeared. And I think it just said -1. Oh, unless that's I've done -1. Damn, he's taken -1 HP from a hit or something. That might actually be what that was. I don't know. That might have been intended. All right, Naomi, have a good sniff. Okay, cool. All right. That's not time is when the credits show up. Because of the way the emulator works, we can't and the way IGT works, I can still fast forward through the credits because as you can see, the IGT over on Live Split is now also sped up. So this is completely legitimate to do. And this was also this wasn't just people went, oh well, the IGT will go as well. This was tested, and then I think I just need to. It is X or circle to skip these. There we go. Skipped it nice and quickly. And again, I can do the same here. And time. I go 1 hour, 16 minutes, 33 seconds. That was 200ths of a second off being a 1:16:34. 0 saves, 32 continues, 17 alerts or being founds. Deagle. 22 enemies killed and 2 rations. So of all of those, for the requirements for Big Boss, game level extreme, done. Playtime 1 hour 16:33, done. I believe it's complete the game in less than 3 hours for Big Boss. Save 0. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to save it. You have to complete it all in one sitting. Continues 32. You're not allowed any. Being found 17. You're only allowed 4. Enemies 22. That's fine. We're allowed 25 kills. And rations 2 used. You're only allowed to use 1 ration for Big Boss. So I've got a lot of work to get to Big Boss, but at the moment I'm not too worried about that. At the moment I'm more worried about getting this to a good time, getting it not closer to an hour. The world record, and there's a couple of runs of this that are under 1 hour. So that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to get this run down to less than an hour. That'd be amazing. But that's going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of practice. It's going to take time. What you see is the actual HP, hence why it's the only boss that appears to go down by 1 each time. That makes sense. So that was my first run of the day. Of course, it's not going to be the only run of the day. Do need to do a couple of things first. I need to have a look. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can still check this out properly. So here we have my learning bit. Oh, the vertical stream has completely screwed up here. Not quite sure what happened. This. There we go. That'll do. I fixed it. So all I want to do here is I just want to quickly go through this and just have a look at a couple of bits.
Wolf
2, disc 1. It's all disc 2.
Elevator. This infamous fight is difficult.
So this is the elevator, but I don't.
0 or 1 shots. On other difficulties, it depends on your ammo management, category, and whether you prefer using analog or D-pad. This is a practice-heavy spot in the game, but a method exists for your tastes and needs.
So you just go straight into the Raven tutorial, and there isn't a tutorial on how to get around that camera. The other thing I wanted to do,
base, also known
Rex's
as Rex's
layer.
You'll be seeing this area
PAL card.
on your
PAL
first
card
entrance.
alerts.
Go
That's what we'll
prone
look at.
and stand back up. Now, let's discuss the alert after Ocelot shoots the PAL card out of Snake's hand. Hold 7 o'clock on analog, then quick throw the guard as you pass. You can attempt to run past him instead, but be aware that he can shoot you. As you go to the missile pack, try to curve into the ladder from the rail, as it is a very narrow area. Once you get on the missile pack, simply hold right and press the action button for the next 2 ladders.
So that's it. Just hold down left and quick throw as you pass by.
Here's the alert, but with D-pad. I personally prefer climbing on Rex's back with D-pad, but this is up to you.
Let's just see that again.
But with D-pad. Here's the alert, but with D-pad. I
And it
personally
is truly
prefer
just
climbing on
hold
Rex's
down
back with
left.
D-pad
He did
alert,
it
but with
like a. If
D-pad.
you notice the D-pad, it does a couple of like little
Here's
taps.
the alert, but with D-pad. I personally
I
prefer.
think I do believe I created a save state for this one. It's Raven. I created a bunch of file save states for these. MGS1 states. Extreme.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friend?
Extreme Palcula. Just gonna save that to that slot. Okay, there we go. So yeah, just hold down left. One thing I can't do is I can do it. I think so you can. Okay, I can do it. I can do it perfectly every time now. I can run him around. Yeah, it really was just hold down left. Helps if you don't throw a chaff grenade. There we go. All that trouble I had in here. And it is just simple as hold down left. And run for it. Was there anything else I needed to... Is there anything else I needed to practice before... Were there any other bits that I considered I needed to practice or I needed to look up again before we moved on? So I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to do about the cargo elevator camera. But we'll deal. I guess I'll just deal with that as it comes. Right, we're gonna take a break. Because I could do with a break. So get up, have a stretch. Go to the loo. That's what I'm going to be doing. If you have recently joined us, if you have recently joined us and you're watching on Twitch, make sure you check to see whether you're subscribed or not. Nitrous Oxide very kindly gave out 20 community subs, community gift subs. So if you're suddenly found that you're subscribed and you weren't before, then you might want to send him some thanks. We'll be back in just a few minutes after a word from Twitch's sponsors, and YouTube. There'll be YouTube ads as well. See you in a moment. Hey ho, who's ready for round 2? Back on Metal Gear Solid 1, 80% Extreme. Second run of the evening starts now. Welcome back, everybody. All right, here we go. No messing around this time. We are gonna get on with this. It's gonna be a great run, and yeah, let's do it. Before we do, I did want to just do one bit. I wanted to try one thing before we started, and it is this bit. I've been trying to work out, I've been wanting to know. Whoops, not like that. I've been wanting to know how I can get around this camera without getting an alert at all. I think that's not it.
There's one sentry on the left.
Right, let's try again. Also, don't know if I don't know if the memory. Oh crap! I don't know if the memory trick works on. Just move that out of my face a little bit. If the memory trick works on works on emulator. So there's a memory trick where if you have the chaff grenades equipped, and then you like finish the game or like go back to the main menu. I've still been spotted by that camera. There must be a way, unless the way is to use the unless the way is to use a chaff grenade at that point. But I'm pretty sure you need all the chaff grenades for later. Could be wrong though. And it could be that, but I don't know if that completely screws you up for the number of chaff grenades you have later. Let me find out. By this point, I still have 5 chaff grenades. By this point, I still have 7 chaff grenades. By this point, I still have 5 chaff grenades. Okay, maybe it is just that. I think that is it. Only thing I don't know with the weapon, with the chaff grenade glitch, is whether or not I think you have to get a game over with a chaff grenade like this. So the chaff grenade is unequipped. I'll soon find out. Right, so now we exit. It should be now when I restart this game, when I now go start a new game, I should be able to just immediately equip the chaff grenade. We'll find out. 3, 2, 1, go. So, round 2. We now have splits to run against, which is nice. And work once again towards getting that... just getting the run as close to an hour as possible. At the moment, my first major... first major milestone is going to be under 110. First it's going to be under 110, then it's going to be under 105, then it's probably going to be big boss at that point, and then it'll be and then it'll be under an hour. Knock there. This guard's walking pattern is weird. It's weird that he doesn't go all the way around. It's weird that when you knock here, he goes all the way around the bottom. And then after he's finished, he then goes right. It's like he can't come around this left corner from the left. It's really weird. Anyway, we just wait here. Just wait here. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. He's sneaky. He is the sneaky. Trying to get the jump on you. He is a sneaky boy. Luckily that guard over there doesn't get in the way, because he now turns and looks down there. Oh. Whoops. Well, that wasn't ideal, was it? I was like, this guard doesn't get in the way. We'll reset that and try again. No, not load. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. Oop is right. Oop is definitely the sentiment there. Hit you. Oh, that poor guard. The other thing on any percent, the other thing you could do here is to just kill these guards. You have more than enough allowance for kills in an any percent run. So you could just kill these guards. But eventually, I do want to learn all bosses as well. So I might as well learn it correctly. Alright, get this guard to be disrupted. Ah, that says that guard turns... Ooh. That's why that guard spied me, because that guard turns, looks, and then goes away later. Well, it's right. We just have to wait a little bit longer. It's all good. We're fine. We're totally fine. There's no problems here. Oh man, I remember having the demo. I had the demo for this. And me, my brother, and our mate would just play this constantly over and over again. It was amazing. I don't know. I mean, couple of years ago, I bought a copy of MGS1 Special Missions. Got that secondhand from CEX. Like, yeah, why the hell would you sell this? It's here in this cabinet somewhere. Around that guard. Really dumb guard. I think you probably can't see it because I think my microphone's in the way. Stupid microphone ever done for me. Right, did I get the memory thing, the memory trick correct? Yes. Yes, I got the memory trick correct. And it does work, and I mean it does work on emulator. Just a bit quicker than opening the menu. I didn't get an alert. I just need to make sure that I don't run out of chaff grenades. I don't think I will, though. I had a quick look at some save states, and it didn't look like I ran out of chaff grenades. So hopefully I should be all right. We'll see what happens, obviously. Watch out for these rats. Oh, why? I think I need to start a little wait a little further away. And that is Big Boss dead. Big Boss run over. We can now save these chaff grenades because we can just run straight to the elevator. So that's worth noting. If this had gone correctly, I should only be on one chaff grenade at this point. Yeah, I would like to... have my own bloody tutorial on that room. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay, unequip the chaffs just so that I don't accidentally throw one. That would be really foolish. William! William! Oh, my stomach! Oh, damn it. Wait for Johnny to run away. Hide under the bed. Now we just wait. Wait for the codec call to come in. Zwing. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Nice fast codec. And wait for Johnny to come back out again. Yeah, you definitely can't see my copy of special. It is underneath. It is directly behind the microphone. All right, wait for Johnny. We need to start crawling out as soon as he goes past the 4th diamond in that window. So now. All right, now we just need to. Now I just need to wait for a little bit. William. There's no need to knock in MGS1. Johnny sneezing does not slow down time. Johnny always stops when he reaches the end of a... He's got the sniffles. Johnny will always stop and look at you when he reaches an end point. And the amount of time he waits and looks at you is the same amount of time it takes him to sneeze. It's only twin snakes where you need to mash, knocking against the wall to stop him from sneezing, because him sneezing in twin snakes does slow you down. We will submit to torture. Sorry, Meryl. Sorry, Joe.
Had enough. So you're human after all.
The torture will stop as I promised. But I'll take the woman in return.
I'll have my fun with her before I kill her. I hope you can still look at yourself.
What do you mean by that?
My friend.
I'll have my fun with her before I kill her. What did he mean by that? Right. And now again, we just sit and wait. Sit and wait for a second. I have a couple of pings on Discord. I just want to quickly see what these pings are. One reminding me to submit for Misfit Mascot Relay and Bingo-thon. Bingo-thon is revealing their schedule at 10 PM BST this Saturday on their Twitch channel. I am hoping to have been successfully gotten into the Bingo-thon. First time ever submitting to Bingo-thon. First time I've ever done a bingo run. And it'll be the Twin Snakes bingo. I submitted two. I submitted triple bingo and blackout bingo. So triple bingo is you get a grid of 25 goals. Triple bingo is 3 lines, any 3 lines in any 3 directions. You try and cross them over. Blackout is complete all 25. Would have been a race with Suave Beardson, but unfortunately Beardson just doesn't quite have the time at the moment to be able to commit to something. But I would like to do a race with them. I would like to do a Twin Snakes bingo race with Beardson at some point. Drop the ketchup. So don't want to get an alert here from Johnny.
What the hell are you doing?
Thanks, Lucas. There we go. And now we can escape. So used to using D-pad. I've got to be careful here. I do not want to get shot by a camera. That happens quite often. No fast elevator. Bad RNG. Right, hopefully I can get this right first time. Remember, I do not need to be super fast here. Because I have to wait for this guard to reach that point before I can walk past him. Much improved. That's going to be a massive time save. Look at that. 27 seconds. That is very nice. That was a nice armory. At some point I will go back and I will learn the slightly faster version of the armory. But for now, that is a, you know, it's a really nice armory. There's nothing in particular that that can go wrong with that. It's, you know, and the amount of time you're saving doing the extra one isn't worth what I'm trying to do at the moment. You know, you want to be, you know, looking at time saves like that when you're aiming for new PBs, world record, that kind of stuff. Through here, relatively safe room. So I've got 2 chaff grenades right now. I should only be on 1 because of the tank hanger. And there's the pickup. So yeah, I don't have any... I shouldn't be having any problems with using a chaff grenade in the heliport. Oh, nice fast elevator. So yeah, from now on, I'm going to use a chaff grenade in the heliport. Be fast here. Oh, wow. That was not fast. I also didn't mean to use that chaff grenade. Oh, so I'm just going to take the death. Why am I screwing up this room so badly? This is not a room I should be screwing up. There we go. Done. Grab the stun grenades. Get out. Can't believe I keep screwing this room up. Yeah, gold split. I mean, this is only my 2nd run with these splits. There's going to be a lot of golds. I don't know, keep the scarf. Oops, quite in the right place. There we go. Because we use the vent glitch, it just prevents the room from loading quite correctly. That was a pretty crap room. Another long codec call. Again, you can skip this codec call in Twin Snakes. Another reason why Twin Snakes is better. Right, and now, of course, we are put to the mercy of the Boba Skip. This is the thing with this run and Big Boss rank. You are at the mercy of the Boba Skip. If the Boba Skip goes wrong, you're done. And it is complete RNG. Oh, I keep getting that wrong. I'm just going to take a death. That's not worth. Got to trying some single board competitive bingos with SB on Bingo Sync. Who's SB? Oh, I'm oh, Suave. Oh yeah. Dumbass. First person to claim a goal gets it or go. Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely would like to try some lockout. That is lockout mode, where if one of you gets a goal, the other one then can't get it. But yeah, unfortunately, mine and Suave's timings just don't really match up to do any competitive stuff at the moment. Disadvantage of having a lot of American friends. It's really difficult to find time to run with or against people. It's like with Pampers and Celine. I'd love to learn the co-op speedrun, but if I was going to do the co-op speedrun, I'd do it with Plywood, and he's West Coast US, and I'm Central Europe. Or not even Central Europe. Central Europe would be worse. And damn the Patriots. And that is the Boba Skip failing. Unfortunately, there is nothing we can do about that. If that happens, it happens. Right. Yeah, no more getting hit by that grenade now. I've been cooking the grenade too early, which is why I've been taking damage from the grenade as I throw it through the room. So that should be fixed for the future. Throw one. Throw two. Right, come on. Be nice to me this time. Thank you. I am living the best life ever because I beat the video game. I am living the best life ever because I am out of the stairwell of shame. I am the best at video games. Oh, hey, Beardson. We weren't talking about you. No one was talking about you. No, not. That is freaky. That is quite freaky that we have just been talking about you for the last couple of minutes, and now you're here. Swap Beardson, everybody. Bingothon have just announced that they are going to be revealing their schedule on Saturday. Where, of course, I am hoping that I've got... Yes! Nice. Where I am hoping that I've got Twin Snakes into it. Looking at the submission list, the submission list wasn't massive. I was the first submission. And there were only a couple of submissions for quite a while. Right, go! We have to be fast to beat the camera. That was better. This is only my third stream doing console extreme. Only my second stream actually doing full runs. The first stream was just dedicated to learning. So my first one didn't go very well, but it's completely expected at the moment. Right, that's the last camera. I still don't know whether I actually need the chaff grenades that are in here. I should keep an eye on this actually. I do know that even if I'd used the chaff grenades correctly, and gotten through the tank hangar by using one as I should have done, I'd be on one chaff grenade right now without them, which is fine at this moment in time. Right, now we have to take these cameras out by using the grenades. Hopefully I get it right, because if I don't, then it's a death, and I have to try again. Can't afford mistakes. I've seen some of your posts about your big boss runs. One day I'll go back to Twin Snakes and try big boss runs. Not for a while. I was about to say I could do with a decent break from Twin Snakes, but as I've just said, I'm hoping that I've got Twin Snakes into Bingo-thon. I don't know why I Oh, crap. Oh, I fudged that up. Luckily this is I can get out of this. I just have to reset the room.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
Loss of PB and Rex Leia because she got spotted. That's horrible. Alright, we'll do this whole section again. My second half of this run is going to have to put some work in to make up for this rather terrible first half. Well, I'm getting better at these grenade throws, so that's good. Alley-oop! Dunk! That was terrible. That was better. Cool. Yeah, at some point I will learn how to do this bit quickly. There we go. What is going on? I'm just standing still. I'm running off the edge and I'm just standing still and it's killing me. You should be able to run off there, stand still, and just hit the bottom. I don't know why what's causing me to get caught. This doesn't... I've never really had this problem. I mean, I've done it before, but not to this extent. This is a very strange. At least my grenade throwing is getting better, and I'm getting some practice in for it, I suppose. Silver linings and all that. There we go, that's better. Got there eventually. Ah, that's bad. Right, hopefully I can save some time in this. Because this took me a while last time. That's... yeah, I knew that had failed. That failed because I forgot to equip chaff grenades. I just have to take a death at that point. That was really bad. But my previous run, my PB, this was awful. So, oh god damn it! It's always going just a little too far forwards. She's a good person. Perfect. There we go. That's the way. I like it. Okay. Pulled back some time here. Not all of it, just some of it. Oh, there we go. Throw the chaff grenade. Oh. I felt like I should take a death from that, because I've got no health now at all. Kill me. Not particularly enjoying the extreme difficulty. This is only the very start of my extreme difficulty grind. And this isn't really a grind yet. What? What? Am I moving over too quickly? Moving over too quickly, not moving over quickly enough? This is annoying. I've been getting this perfectly right. There we go. Oh, still wrong. Maybe do I throw, move, and then move? I think I throw, move, and move again. Take another. Take another down. I'm gonna keep doing this until I get it right. Because I've been getting it right. No! Why is this just going wrong every time? And another continue. There we go, that is it. Make sure I grab... I only actually need one PSG-1 shot in the entire run. Only shoot the PSG-1 once. So yeah, I needed to move over and then move back over straight away again. That was that's where I was going wrong. So go back, grab the stinger. And now we can move on. Little bit behind, but again, hopefully I can make some of that up with some of the rest of this run. Quickly move through this room because that chaff grenade does wear off just as I get to the end. Still got 5 chaff grenades left, so I think I would be alright. Not be moving on out. Time to throw a chaff. Nothing can stop you. So, the stun grenades. One and only PSG one shot the entire run. Eventually, yes. I mean, I've learned Big Boss. Because really, you only really learn Big Boss rank. All right, I got another alert. It doesn't matter. Yeah, for when learning this run, you really only learn Big Boss anyway, because Big Boss is still like the fastest version, regardless. So yeah, eventually the run that I'm doing, eventually it will just be good enough for me to be Big Boss rank. That was poor. I don't have the extra ration this time. Snake. Don't know why I considered the Colonel to be Arnold Schwarzenegger there. Perfect. Okay, now that I've run down here, that doesn't... Okay, I'm just going to play it safe. There must be a way. There must be like a safe route round it from every time. I just need to explore what that route is. Say, it would help if someone had made a tutorial for it. So there's a bunch of gold splits right there. Nice to see. You know what else is nice to see? People picking up the brand new game from Unepic Entertainment, Campus and Celine. Now available on Steam. Type exclamation mark Steam in the chat to get the URL to go to Steam. It is on sale for the first couple of weeks, and if you grab it during the first couple of weeks, you get the Founders Edition, where you get a couple of extra goodies. I'm in the credits for the game. It's a speedrun consultant and QA tester. So I'm actually in the credits twice. Spot on. That is the first time I've just done that Raven fight first try. That is massively caught me up on time. That was really good. I'm really pleased with that. Long codec call. I think with everything I've done so far, I think it suggests that I do want to grab, because I've only got one chaff grenade left, I do want to grab the spare chaff grenades from Tower B, from the top of Tower B. Oh, no gold split. Trying to get gold split on some of these rooms is tricky. Gold split, yeah. Oh, helps if I get up the ladder properly. It's a stealth weapon. I could have voiced that Otacon. Right, can I get this, punch this guard without getting an alert? Yes. Yes, I can. That alert, I don't believe that alert counted. Yay! I can just get around that guy. Ruh-roh, Raggy! It's a rope ribbon! That's the other reason why Twin Snakes is the better speedrun. You get Scooby-Doo Otacon. Ruh-roh! That's a Rover's camera. So that should be a big time save. Boom! 3 minute 30 ahead. Now we're getting somewhere. Rake! That didn't work. That was terrible. I do have less than 11 alerts. So it's rat time, baby. And of course the rat's not here. Hopefully the rat's over here. I freaking missed it. I was being careful. I didn't want to shoot the wall next to me. It's not here either now. I believe that means it's in the drainage ditch over there, but I don't want to have... There it is. Alright, we got it. Let's go. Right, now we're on to the long slog. I lost a bit of time, that. That's not a big surprise. I'm still I'm in the grand scheme of things, I'm still relatively new to streaming on YouTube, so I don't have a big live stream following on YouTube. I have over 1,200 subscribers. I've got more people subscribed to me on YouTube than I have following me on Twitch. But yeah, YouTube discoverability in live just doesn't work as well. Oh, I got spotted again. I need to start that PPK from a lot further away. There we go. That's how you get past the camera the first time round. Only need to do that there. Only do that once. Second and third route through, you don't have to do that. If you miss them at the top, that spot is the next one. Cool. Yeah, I don't have that much experience killing the rat. Unsurprisingly. So we are on to the long slog. And this is indeed a long slog. I need these shaft grenades. Get me some Stinger missiles ready for Rex. There is Raven's remains. These remains. Now it just needs to wait. I just got to wait until that 60-second marker is up. Oh. So we still haven't talked about today's events. Today's speedrunning drama on Twitter. If anyone caught what happened, that should be fine. Yeah, I just thought I'd double check just in case. Yeah, the checking that is not the be all and end all. Twitter and drama. Name a more iconic duo. What about an iconic trio? Twitter, drama, and speedrunning. Now that's a recipe for disaster. So for anyone who doesn't know what I'm referring to, this is the Ludwig event. So 2 weeks ago, the 9th of May, because I checked the timings on all of this. On the 9th of May, big YouTube personality Ludwig posted on Twitter about looking for speedrunners. Because he had an idea for an event and he wanted to find speedrunners who might be interested in it as well. You just use the Nikita on Rex. Interesting theory. So yeah, he was looking for speedrunners. He had an idea for an event, and the speedrunning community got behind it. They were quite excited. The idea that a big YouTube personality might be hosting some sort of speedrunning event or challenge or whatever it was going to be was, really attractive. Speedrunning is still a fairly niche thing. The biggest coverage it gets is obviously GDQ, and GDQ does tend to hit major news. Certainly in the UK, BBC does tend to report on GDQ. I think BBC tends to report on GDQ. It's faster on Wolf 2. Oh my god, I finally had to do Wolf 2 on Twin Snakes with Nikita for a bingo run, and is not in the... She takes no damage from the Nikita. It's ridiculous how slow that thing is. Anyway, to go back. So, yeah, look, and that tweet got something like 150,000 replies, or something like that. It was massive. It blew up. Then Ludwig did do a response the following day saying it was only... he wasn't expecting that tweet to... He wasn't expecting that tweet to get so much traction. He said the speedrunning community is obviously really cool, great for it. It is only going to be a smallish event. But he was really grateful for all the people who'd responded. Today, we're probably nearly 24 hours ago at this point, I would think. He released a trailer for the event. And the event is a speedrunning marathon. It is a 50-hour, I think it's called Fast 50 or something 50. It is a speedrunning event that takes place over a 50-hour period and features a bunch of speedrunners. The roster was announced. A screenshot showed the roster of people, and it also said "and more." So these weren't all of the people who were participating, but a few things. Basically, the speedrunning community were not happy and not pleased with how this has turned out. The roster that was shown, every single one of them is male, and to the best of my knowledge and from anything else I've seen, they are all straight white males. So there's no LGBTQ plus representation in there. There is very little in a way of ethnic diversity. So I don't know all of the runners. I don't know all of the runners personally. I don't know the names. I recognize a couple of names. I recognize. I think actually Moist Critical and Ludwig were the only two names I actually recognized. So I don't know all of their different nationalities and ethnicities, but there were no standout people of color in the list. So anyone who does fit any other category other than straight white male is relegated to the other list. And the majority of people on there were a couple of exceptions, but the majority of people who are in the roster are not speedrunners, or people who have only in a very small way dabbled with speedrunning. There are a couple of dedicated speedrunners on the list, but for the majority of them, they've maybe done a little bit of speedrunning. There are several who have done no speedrunning, have zero speedrunning content on their channel. Someone did some analysis on it. Have zero speedrunning content on their channel. One of them doesn't even have a speedrun.com account, so would not be considered a speedrunner by any mark anyway. And the majority of them therefore are just big YouTube personalities. So there's a couple of problems that the speedrunning community has pointed out with this. It's the fact that the diversity is really poor, because the whole thing is supposed to be like a celebration of speedrunning, or it was supposed to be about showing off the speedrunning community, and it's not showcasing the diversity. That's one of the wonderful things about speedrunning. It is a very, very diverse group of people, and there's no diversity representation on that list at all, unless there's anyone in this and other list. But why would you relegate all of those people to that list? The fact that Ludwig specifically is trying to pass this off as a big speedrunning event, and it's full of people who aren't speedrunners, and the fact that he made this Twitter post, and he said, he wasn't expecting it to blow up, he wasn't expecting it to be as big as it was. fuck off. You're Ludwig. You are massive, and you know how big the speedrunning community is, because we all know how well GDQ does. You're a big YouTuber. You know these things. You're not an idiot. So he knew it was going to blow up. He knew speedrunners were going to take notice of it. And one thing that I pointed out, I didn't see anyone else talking about this on Twitter, so I quote retweeted it with my own take on it, is the fact that his original tweet asking for any speedrunners to get in touch was made on the 9th of May. I incorrectly said it was the 11th of May. It was actually the 9th or 10th of May, depending which time zone you're in. But so it's only by an extra day. The event is running next weekend. So the time between his tweet and the event is 3 weeks. It's a massive event. It has got some very big YouTuber names in there. And these are YouTubers who will have busy schedules. This kind of thing, it's live. You can buy tickets. Tickets are £400 each. There's only 50 tickets made available. It's a very VIP exclusive thing if you want to attend in person. But yeah, tickets are £400 each. So this is a big thing. And this kind of thing takes long, particularly to schedule all of the people who are in it. That takes longer than 3 weeks. Which means that when Ludwig made this Twitter post saying, I've got an idea for an event. No, he didn't have an idea for an event. He had an event that was probably already 90% ready to go. And this was just engagement bait. It was either engagement bait or he genuinely had a couple of slots free and was looking for people. But as I said, there's no way he didn't know that it was going to get a lot of attention. All of his tweets, he's Ludwig. All of his tweets get a lot of attention because he's a big name on YouTube. So yeah, the speedrunning community quite rightly have called it out as bollocks, and people are unhappy with how it's been presented and marketed, because it's not a speedrunning event. It's a YouTube content creator event where they are just pretending to be speedrunners. £400. Yeah, sorry, 400 Great British pounds. Pounds sterling, which I believe equates to about $500. It is for a good cause. I forget the name of the charity that they're raising money for, but it very much is, for me, it's taking a niche and taking a hobby and kind of just going, you know what? I actually don't care at all about the community behind it. I'm just gonna use it for my own thing. Oh, too close to him again. It was it has not been handled very well. I think there are good intentions, but for me it has not been handled well. So a lot of the responses have been people posting about other events and telling people make sure you actually support real speedrunning events and real speedrunners. As I've pointed out and others have pointed out, Preventathon 3 is the same weekend, which I'm running in Preventathon 3. Alara was in the stream right towards the start of this evening. She is my host. I am running Metal Gear Solid 3 European Extreme. There will be a donation incentive to upgrade that run to all bosses. Oh, that was stupidly slow. I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have equipped the Stinger. Well, I'm still in the right place. Alright, I'm going to concentrate on this fight. Oh, why? Why have you not turned? Oh, this is better. Okay, that's a little bit of a rough first phase, but what is this? I am now 7 minutes ahead. Which that'd be great. If I can be 7 minutes ahead, then we hit the first milestone of sub 110.
Neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow.
It's a long way to go to get this run to be good, but this is looking a bit more promising.
It will finally end.
Ow. Wrong way. No. Unfortunately, this means I now have to redo phase 1. There we go. There's the split again. I'm going to leave it this time because it then didn't split. Yeah, for this fight, the body armor really, the only use is you take slightly less damage from the machine guns. Oh crap, I'm too close now. Oh, this is going wrong. This is better. Okay, I didn't take quite as much damage that time. 17 continues yesterday came from using my one ration during Raven. Not having one for this. Yeah. It's the really difficult thing about Twin Snakes, Big Boss. You really need to have a ration left over for Rex because it's a horrible fight on Extreme. Ow! Cool. Got there in the end. DARPA Chief Ninja. Yeah, it's one thing. It was one thing for Twin Snakes that a lot of people had differing opinions on as to whether the ninja's voice was. They changed. For those who don't know, in Twin Snakes, the ninja's voice actor changed, and that wasn't because they couldn't get the original voice actor back. The original voice actor returned because he did more than one voice, but for some reason they decided to get someone else to do the ninja, as the guy who did the guy who did the DARPA chief also does the ninja in this. And they got someone else to do the ninja in Twin Snakes. Personally, I prefer MGS1's ninja. All right, concentrate on the fight. Okay, not great. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be sub 110. Sub 110. Oh, what? I think I can still reset this. Oh. Yeah, Liquid's still in. No, he's not now. Oh, what? Oh, bugger. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, not a great liquid fight. Down to 4.5 minutes ahead. That was bad.
I'll drive. Uh-oh, a surveillance camera. Darn, no keys. I got him. Let's go.
One nice thing that did come out of the Twitter controversy this morning is I used the opportunity to push both Preventathon and Pixel Perfect. But I wasn't the first person to shout out Pixel Perfect. Someone, it was Helix, made a comment about supporting other events, specifically talking about the likes of GDQ, Flame Fatales, the big ones. And then Forks Rocks, who's been a previous runner for Pixel Perfect, and is helping us with the scheduling for 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That should have been faster than the first time. Yeah, we for Pixel Perfect Marathon 4 that we're doing, we decided to do a random lot to choose a member of the community to come and help us with the schedule. And Forks Rocks was the person who was the winner. But he posted, he replied to the comment from Helix and said, just to add on a few smaller speedrunning communities and events that are great, and tagged us, which was really nice. I liked a few tweets on the Pixel Perfect account, but we decided not to wade in on it. The schedule for Pixel Perfect 4 will be revealed this Sunday. I don't know if we're doing a stream for it yet. We've only ever done one reveal stream. It was the very Pixel Perfect 1, the very first one we did. But we've never gone back and really checked the setup we had for that to see if it's still usable. Yeah. 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 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Right, well, this is an improvement. An improvement by 4 minutes and 46 seconds. So there was still a lot that went wrong in this run, but a lot that went better. I do have less alerts. My kills are around the same. I've only used one ration. I now have the ration count for Big Boss. And my continues are a lot less. This overall was a much better run. And would have been even better if it hadn't been for a few bits going quite wrong. Mainly, the Boba Skip lost me a lot of time. Rex lost me quite a bit of time. But yeah, that was good. I'm pleased to at least be closing in on the first milestone, and actually say it was very close to being the first milestone. As one emulator and the IGT matches up perfectly, we can still fast forward through the credits. So the IGT just speeds up as well alongside it. You can see on LiveSpit the IGT is now running really, really quickly. So one thing that does annoy me a little bit about Metal Gear Solid speedrunning, you have to watch a lot of credits. You do get the funky version, and also that doesn't get hit by YouTube copyright because they can't work out that that's what it is.
Allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes.
What's going on? Why?
Humans can choose the type.
I don't know why. I don't know why that wasn't skipping. There we go. 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 55 seconds. Oh, so close to being 1 second under. There we go. No saves. 15 continues. Need to bring that down to a fat 0. 11 alerts or being found, because this is the Japanese. This is integral. It's the Japanese version, so they called it being found as opposed to alerts. 11. That needs to be cut down to 4. Enemies killed 15. That's fine. It's under 25, and rations used 1. Perfect. We are allowed to use 1 ration in Big Boss. So yeah, even putting all that money into content ID for if you can't text sped up credits music. That's a very good point. I'm not going to be submitting this yet. I'd like to get this down. I'd like to get my number of continues down, and my first submission for this will be a run where a run where there's no major mistakes. I don't mind a couple of deaths, but nothing where I lose, 7 minutes at one. But I lost ridiculous time at times on this. So hopefully, by the next time I do a stream of this, it should be an improvement. So that's going to be it for tonight's stream. We're finishing a little earlier than usual, actually. Usually I'd be going on for another half an hour, but what are we doing? YouTube Shorts now for streaming. I don't have anything set up on there to do. I suppose I could close down that stream and just carry on with something else. But I'm gonna take the time to take a bit of. I did a 6-hour stream on Tuesday so that I could beat Pampas and Celine in one sitting. So I'm going to take some time back for this one. Next week, because of marathons coming up, I'm probably both streams we're going to be back on Metal Gear Solid 3. I need to get some practice in on Extreme, on all keratins, maybe on very easy. I'm running. Let me bring it up on my Discord server because I've written the events in there. On that note, of course, as I mentioned the Discord, if you would like to join the Nick RP Stream Discord server and chat outside of the stream and enjoy everything that we have to offer in the Discord, there's the link. So I've got 3 marathon runs coming up on Sunday, the 2nd of June, at 3:45 in the morning in the UK. So that'll be on the east coast of the US. That will be midnight, I think. 5 hours back. 3, 2, 1. Hang on. 3:45, 3:45, 2:45, 1:45. Quarter midnight. Quarter midnight, I will be doing Metal Gear Solid 3 any % European Extreme for Preventathon 3. There will be a donation incentive to upgrade that to all keratins. Then on Sunday, the 16th of June, at around midnight in the UK. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7 o'clock on US East Coast. I am running Mini Ghost any % for Power Up with Pride. And then the same day, but 8:30 in the evening, or 3:30 in the afternoon, US, I am running Metal Gear Solid. This one I'm running Metal Gear Solid 3 any % very easy. And I believe there is a donation incentive to upgrade it to any % European Extreme. So my priority at the moment, because next weekend is Preventathon 3 and it's any % European Extreme, is practicing any % European Extreme and any % or Keratin's European Extreme, because either of those things could happen for Preventathon. So yeah, those are the marathon appearances I've got coming up. At the moment, as I say, Bingo-thon reveals its schedule this Saturday. I think it's likely that I will be running Twin Snakes for it, but it's not a guarantee at this point. And then, of course, this weekend, Pixel Perfect will also reveal Pixel Perfect Marathon 4 schedule. I am not running this will be the first Pixel Perfect event we've done where I'm not running. I did not submit a run, mainly because I don't really have any non-Metal Gear runs, apart from Unmetal, that I haven't done. I've already done most of my non-Metal Gear runs for Pixel Perfect in the past. I didn't want to repeat one. And also, we've had quite a lot of Metal Gear submissions this time round. So I thought I didn't want it to be too Metal Gear heavy, and I want obviously other runners to have a chance at running in the event instead of me. I'm an organizer. I've been in every Pixel Perfect event so far. Do I have a chat command for Pixel Perfect? I really should do. If I don't have a chat command for Pixel Perfect, I'm missing a trick. No, I do not. So in that case, I will just send you over there. Pixel Perfect events. There you go. So if you're interested in what we do at Pixel Perfect, then click on that link there. That'll take you to our website. It's got that. Our website then has links to go to Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. I think Blue Sky's on there. Yeah, you can get all of our links to our various different places there. Pixel Perfect Marathon 4 takes place on the weekend of the 22nd to the 23rd of June. It's the weekend before GDQ starts. So submissions are closed. We are currently reviewing the runs, and we will be creating the schedule this Saturday and revealing the schedule on Sunday. A lot of really cool submissions in there. Lots of Metal Gear. If you're a fan of Metal Gear, there's probably going to be a couple of Metal Gear runs in the event. Just because we've got quite a few. Some really good Sonic runs. There's a few races submitted, which we're more than likely going to... We specifically said we were going to favor races and co-op runs more. So very likely there'll be some races in there, which I'm really excited about. We have some really cool race tech and race layouts that I'm looking forward to us using. Obviously, as I said, I'm not running in the event, but I will be hosting. I'll be doing tech. I will be opening and closing the event alongside the other two staff members, Lighty and Jasper. So yeah, come and check that out. Go check out the links on there. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch. We are now affiliate on. Well, we hit the requirements for affiliate, but we haven't completed affiliate onboarding yet because we're in the process of actually becoming a proper charitable organization. I'll be running in my own way. We're in the process of becoming a proper charitable organization, and we don't want to do affiliate onboarding until that's done, because then we can actually become affiliate as an organization rather than as me doing it on our behalf or something like that. Bank accounts and things like that. It all needs to be legit. But the main part of that process isn't going to happen until Pixel Perfect 4's out of the way. So yeah, come and there's also a link to the Pixel Perfect Discord as well. So yeah, come check us out. Particularly, come check us out in case someone is running and might want a commentator. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's always awesome. Our last 3 events have been fantastic, and this Pixel Perfect 4 is intended to be our last event where there's no charity stuff involved. The last 3 events we've done, we haven't been raising money for charity because we wanted to make sure that we had a really good base community, because we didn't want to do it. We didn't want to do a charity event, for the first time or for a second event, and not have enough people there to really make a difference. There's enough. I've seen enough charity events where there's just no engagement at all. It's like, yeah, this doesn't feel very good. So we wanted to make sure that we were at that point. And as I said, we want to make sure that we do it right, that we're seen as a proper not-for-profit organization, and we can do it justice. So Pixel Perfect 4 is our last chance to really get everything else correct, get our volunteers working correctly, get our onboarding process working, have our layouts and our tech all absolutely spot on and top notch. And it's going to be it's amazing what Lighty and Jasper have done to build this up. Yeah, there are too many events that just rely on friends of runners for their donations, and we don't want to put that much. Our whole sort of ethos and philosophy around Pixel Perfect is making sure that we're not putting pressure on people. We want it to be a calm and safe environment that's welcoming to everyone. And we have some philosophies around that. The three of us running it, we do it at our own pace. We don't do anything we're not comfortable with. We try not to. We had a bit of crunch for the first couple of events, but we don't really. Now that we're kind of set in, we don't demand things that get done. We make sure that we have the bare minimum, and then anything else on top of that is a bonus. We don't. At the moment, we're not. We may have to change our plan with this one depending on how it goes. But when it comes to volunteers, we don't schedule volunteers. Volunteers say that they want to run for us, and then once we pull them in, we then go to them with the run schedule and say, right, you guys, but we know what your availability is because we asked for it, but you guys pick and choose which runs you want to host for, tech for, social media for, whatever. We're not going to dictate it. We want you guys to choose, and that's the thing. It's all about making people comfortable and letting people do what they want to do, and help out in as much or as little as they want to. And so far, it's been working. It's had its ups and downs. Things have got a little heated at times between the three staff members, as they do when you're in a high pressure environment. But we've come out the other end stronger and better friends for it, which is absolutely fantastic. And hopefully our staff roster will expand from 3 to more. We are starting to get to a point where we are going to need some people to actually step up and go, yes, I will permanently become, not permanently for forever, but I will become part of your team. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Support small streamers, support small speedrunners, small speedrunning events. Fuck Ludwig's event. Don't bother. Well, it's still raising money for a good cause, but yeah, there's better things. Watch Preventathon instead, because those guys are cool. Permanent forever. Don't forget, you're here forever. So yeah, that is going to be it for tonight's stream. Very unlikely that there will be a bonus stream over the weekend, because I don't think I've got time. I don't know. I might have time. We'll see what happens. I will be back next week with, next week will purely be Metal Gear Solid 3, European Extreme. And then hopefully after that we'll do, I've got to focus on June's marathon run. So this might be the last time for a little while that we do this Metal Gear Solid run. But hopefully if we can fit it in at any other point, if I do some Metal Gear Solid 3 runs and they're okay and there's like an hour left, afterwards I don't want to do another MGS3 run, we'll jump back onto MGS1. See how that goes. Yeah, thanks very much for joining in, folks. I hope you've had a wonderful time. Have a great week. If you're in the UK, have a wonderful bank holiday weekend, because it is bank holiday Monday. So 3-day weekend. Woo! And I will see you next time here on the Nick RP stream. Good night.